Welcome to Plantain Stories, podcast where we touch on life,
God, this life be like bicycle.
love,
Oh my god, I'm so in love.
God,
Hey yo, shout out to Sky Daddy, man.
and navigating the career space in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yaba, ojo ẹlẹgba kọsẹ.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Plantain Stories. Jokes, nice. Welcome, guys. As you all know, my name is Myra. This is
My name's Kome, guys.
and we've got a special guest today. One of our real OGs.
OG.
This guy is a seasoned brother.
Real
You know,
guy.
a well-seasoned brethren. You know.
No, but just in case I haven't taken a chance to tell you, man,
Yes.
you're a real G, man.
A real G, man.
Real guy.
One of
I know
one of the real ones.
we've not known each other for like so long.
Yeah.
But he's a real G. Like,
But like
real,
how-
real recognized, real.
Yeah, and how he has just embraced us.
Yeah.
It feels like if people see us outside, they really think, this guy's doing Mr. Alpha.
Let me even bust your head.
Let me back.
Even bust your head.
Yeah.
From like regular disposition,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't seem like the kind of person that, like easily just like lets people.
Yeah, he has a very calm demeanor, you know,
But for some
very
reason,
controlled
it's
space.
been like a really seamless flow of energy.
Yeah, like
Between us.
He's a real premium G.
I'm giving you your flowers,
He's
by
a
the way.
real
That's what
premium
I'm
G,
doing.
man.
So,
So, I'm sure you guys are wondering.
I'm
This is Ayo. This is AY. AY is a very good friend of ours. You
Now
know.
we're glad
We're glad to have you. And we know out of your numerous schedules, you found a way to squeeze in. We're so glad to have you on board. Yeah. So a brief intro about what you do. Tell us.
So my name is Ayo. I'm community manager.
Yeah.
I trade crypto,
Hey.
decentralized finance we call DeFi especially.
Yeah. You guys will start your
See those subtle flex. You drop on like say.
Also I do consultancy and travels and education.
Oh, I think that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Basically, yeah. That's just what I do.
Nice. Just to name a few. And if you give him this, with the razor. But yeah, glad to have you on the show. Glad to have you on the show. Yeah, man. So just riding on that wave. What movie did you see this week? Or what was the movie you see? So
This week
yeah,
I saw. It's a funny story.
yeah.
I've been holding out on Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 3 because
Oh, really?
yeah, I wasn't ready to close the chapter yet.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorites Marvel
Franchise piece.
Marvel sequels, right? It's one of my favorite Marvel sequels. So sometime this week I just felt like, you know what? Let's just see it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw it and it was beautiful.
Right.
It was absolutely amazing. The storytelling was beautiful. I love the backstory of Rocket and
Right.
the emotions and everything. Nothing was forced. The comedy
Yeah.
was natural. It was
I feel like it's one of the few Marvel movies that still tied to the whole previous Marvel experience.
Yeah.
Avengers, Iron Man, and the whole storyline and context and wholesomeness that all those previous Marvel gems used to have. It's like one franchise that just still kept that originality, still kept that original storyline.
yeah.
Kept
There
that
was
solid
no
picture
bad
quality.
Guardian of the Galaxy.
There was
The
none.
three of them
It's
were
just
hits.
pretty straightforward and as it should be.
You understand, not all this trying to make villains superheroes, comedy, stand-up comedians now with Aquaman. Like it was very
They're doing a superhero movie and trying to be politically correct.
like you get me, like just be a superhero, go and smash things. You understand? Yeah, like
Just as it should be, straightforward.
I watched the latest Thor, right? And I was so let down. I'm like, you guys turned Lord of Thunder and God of Thunder into this. Bro, I was so
I now say, okay, since I just finished watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 now, so I was feeling very Marvel.
You
So
know.
let me go and watch the Marvels.
Bro.
Those ones that those three ladies did.
Oh,
And trust me, man, it's not a lady thing.
yeah.
It just wasn't good.
Um,
Like I don't know, man. And even the first Captain Marvel, I didn't really like it.
Bro, I love the first Captain.
I
I promise you, I really like it. Oh, I really like it.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
Really?
I don't know, maybe it was me, but
I really
didn't
like it.
it.
I loved it. Personally, for real, I loved Captain Marvel. I'm a huge fan of Captain Marvel. But yeah, I'm a huge Marvel fan also, but I feel after what's the last one? The Endgame. Was it Endgame? Endgame, the last one. That's not the last one. The last one.
Last Avenger.
Avenger, yeah.
Yeah.
After that, it was a wrap for me. Like it was just a wrap for me. Like these days when I want to go into that, Marvel nostalgia, I go back start watching it. Like I'm on one. So if you just get that feel, and when you go back and you watch the movies, there's just a difference. Picture quality.
Yeah.
There's just a different feel. Like movies from like projected from like 2010 to like 2018. Bro, there's that picture quality that just it thrills me, man. And I feel like it has faded off because technology and evolving of
Was it so much the picture quality or the
I feel like a lot of things
story
has been
and the
amplified.
action?
I feel like it's
actors?
more attention has been put more on the special effects, on all the improved things that the technology can do. The quality of the movies are on 8K and 16K and all the Ks now, and it has filtered out like the real core story and beauty of that Marvel used to really showcase and what it used to be known for. And it's all about special effects. You can do all the most creative real world scenes and all of that, and it has really like watered down.
I actually just feel my own issue is like political correctness.
Yeah, that's my issue.
That the political correctness has kind of like killed a lot of things, the vibe.
Trying to appease everybody.
Exactly. Trying to appeal, trying to make sure that you are not on the wrong side of things.
Yeah.
So
Identify with the right pronouns.
exactly. So
Yes,
we just need to. I wish it was.
Like let's just go back to being kids and just enjoy superhero.
I just want to see Hulk just smash things up, and that's enough for me,
man.
But yeah, so like, what movies? What movies?
The recent one I saw was Anikulapo.
Oh yeah. They came out with a series. They had a series.
Yeah.
Series was actually solid, and the fact that it continued from where
Yeah.
the previous ones stopped,
Yeah.
and they didn't miss a beat.
That's
It's actually quite
it's a good continuation.
yeah, it's a good continuation.
And they just build up on.
Yeah, it's not something where someone who didn't watch the previous one would start having issues to understanding this one. You understand that there was something that he did that brought him to that particular position where he is, and the sound for the angel that stopped him at the gate.
Yeah.
It didn't seem blurry.
Yeah.
It sounded
overdone.
It wasn't overdone.
Yeah.
It was just
Even the animation that was
Exactly.
around it was very well done. Was very
Very,
subtle.
very well done.
Was just the right amount.
and the part where he was a ghost and he didn't know he was a ghost.
Yeah.
There is old Nigerian way of
Making a ghost look like that was so nice.
It
was green.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because
that was so nice.
until somebody passed through him
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
not able to lift that woman's basket.
Yeah.
That was when I heard, there's a ghost.
Ghost. Yeah.
Because naturally, old Nollywood movies,
Yeah.
you will know this.
Yeah.
Person is
There you guys
definitely-
in white and black, and it's
Exactly.
moving.
So when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a good best of life on Nollywood.
So, but then having been a child of Nollywood, if I put it that way, are you impressed by how far we've come so far?
Yes,
And I say we've like I've acted the movie.
yes. I'm glad we've gotten to this place where we are in Nollywood. I wish we could go further, but where we are right now, it's not a bad place.
What do you think is better?
The storylines, especially for the traditional movies, the storylines are better now. The visuals has greatly improved.
Yeah.
The sound has greatly improved. For example, you cannot use a movie like I don't know if you would know this movie, but there's this very old Ibadan movie they call Rerem.
Okay,
It's a very old Ibadan movie. There's another one, Shawaride.
I think I read it.
Shawaride is quite early 2000s, late 90s, but it's quite popular. You cannot use that. While those were deep Yoruba movies and they had great content, the visual
We're not giving
was
justice.
not good. So if we put something like that Shawaride and Anikula in the same visual,
Bro,
I'll be
it's
so
so
nice. Powerful delivery.
yeah. Are you open to seeing remakes?
Yes.
I mean, if not really, remakes, and I feel like one thing that really stands out with what King Aflana is doing with Anikulapo and the previous remakes that they're doing is, I like the fact that we are now telling our own stories in the kind of quality that we want our stories to be told. You know, just like you said, these are real original, relatable stories, you know, that tells our culture, that tells you who we are, you know, and then seeing them being told on that quality, it just feels so amazing. Like seeing the Yoruba culture showcased at that quality.
At that quality.
Has not been seen. Has not been like even to the tiniest details of like the fonts. That tripped me from the first Anikulapo was so nice, and that amplifies the whole culture, the real originality, you know.
We are looking at fonts.
I'm telling you, you are type. You know, but so like it's those little things that it just makes the whole thing like wholesome. Like I really like, and you see those subtle things like having those kind of special effects. It's like those things of like ghosts and all. Like it seems very futuristic, but very subtle and just very adequate and very in time. And the fact that Anikulapo was not diluted.
It wasn't.
It wasn't diluted.
It
wasn't diluted. It
just went the way it
should go. It's like it's just like you say, watching those all those Yemoja movies, but then with all this kind of that would be slap. Those were the real Avengers. What do you want to call them? Avengers and villains, bro. Are you kidding me? Yes,
watching a Shango movie,
bro.
with this quality of visual.
Bro, that would be fire, man. So and I feel like it is going to birth a lot of producers would. This is going to set a standard for every other person and every other. It will shine that like that. Okay, we could actually put out, tell our stories at this quality, at this standard, and the world is welcome and is ready to accept and consume and interact with this kind of stories, with this kind of projects, you know. So I feel like it is a good picture that is shown even into generations that are of producers and actors that come. And I feel like it also shows the quality of even actors that we have out there, because if you're going to act in a Hollywood movie, there's a standard that is demanded and is required to be expected. And if this is the standard now, it will also like influence the quality of actors that even will be producing and be creating movies for us. You know, we now start developing that appetite for a good quality production. So I feel like he's doing an amazing work. And Clappo it was an amazing watch for me. Like easy 9 over 10. Easy 9 over 10. I'm just trying to be, you know, to be funny and all, but that was a nice walkthrough.
I suppose the key thing now is that I feel like I know that we have a lot of great actors, but the better the story, the more you can get out of that. I feel like our stories, in terms of the way they are written and the pace and all the things, getting a whole lot better. And all of that. I mean, at one point it used to be like a flex, and I'm like, I'm watching a movie.
Like I don't do Hollywood.
It's not.
I don't. What's African Magic is about? Oh my god, what's that?
But I love a good movie
because I'm a big sucker for like Black and African stories. Like I want a type of genre that I love watching. I love watching Black love stories, and there are a lot of. I don't know if you saw the part where Saru was was trying to raise
Olatore.
Olatore. You see those Yoruba reads?
You
get it? What's my friend? And that's how it was for some people's reality. And they tell you know, they tried to even she was gone. You know, all those kind of chemistry, those kind of, and that's those kind of things happen. They still happen to dates, but everybody, and you want to check your view now, it's always very westernized. You want to say some kind of things. You want to smell, but all these guys used to reach base back in the days. How do they used to do it? And it shows that real black love, real black culture, real black families, real like African, personality and experiences. I'm 100% for that. I'm 100% for that. And Anikulapo really touched those points for me. So yeah, that was a solid word for me. Like big ups to pull out on that days before I go really bad.
We all saw it.
You went.
So yeah. So yeah, that's thanks for this. This is a great movie suggestion. So yeah, guys, go check Anikulapo and what was it?
I also watched The Land of Bad as well.
Oh yeah. I think okay stuff, man. What's in it?
Like, I mean, if you love military movies, soldiers, guns, bombs, and all that, it was intense.
Fun to get to there.
It was intense.
Bruh, man,
It was intense. I loved it.
So,
Land of Bad,
yeah, go check it. Land of Bad, The Guardian, Chapter 3, Guardian 3.
You guys should have seen it already.
Yeah. So guys, go check them out and let's see. You can also drop your feedback on the comment section. Tell us what you think about it. If you feel a different way, let us know down in the comment section. Yeah. So yeah, guys. We're gonna really be diving deep into like the real world of crux of the matter. Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about something that I feel like we've all interacted with this all, and that is something we've not about. But just before we dive deep into it, I just wanted to ask you guys, what was like the first interaction with money? So when was the first time that money stood out to you as let's say an entity, or like a major significant entity to you? So when did this stand out? Okay, there's this thing called money.
Say there's this thing called
There's this thing called money, and it's a tool, like it's a very serious, it's something that it can make or break my life. Like it's a very important, topic. So when was that it just stood out to you? Money is a thing, or like it's something I need to pay attention to, it's something I need to know a lot more about. I don't think that I can't overlook.
I don't think that there was a hard and fast point that came kind of like an epiphany of some sort, right? But it was this subtle social engineering that, as you're growing up as a child, you just realize that there's this person and there are certain things that this person has, and you know that, because some of this person's parents is rich, that's why
It has one.
yeah. When school closes and parents are coming to pick their children,
Cars.
you see the kind of cars that some parents will come with, you see the other, and that's not to say that it's not okay for everybody to be at whatever level that they are, but your mind just has to connect the dots and you just start to know,
What was tipping the scale was something called
this money.
For me, it was I would say the come to moment was in SS2.
Okay.
I moved to a new school, and amongst my classmates, let's say we were 16.
Yeah.
And out of 16, 13 were rich. It's like rich.
nice.
So then, and this was a period when Symbian phones started coming.
Symbian phone. Wow. You took me back some
Memory lane.
Phones
bro.
were just coming in, and you know how expensive those phones were, and it just comes out, and in 2 weeks,
You seen it in the hand of
you are seeing it in.
And that was back in the days where phones had such experimental designs.
I'm telling you, some funny shapes.
The button
Can be-
curve.
It can be shaped like cowries.
I'm telling you, like
The
bro,
screen,
like
they were very experimental and adventurous.
experimental, like
Funny shapes of phone. Funny shapes.
The thing, and be like,
Different types of materials.
God way.
Yeah.
So I just had this moment where I take myself.
yeah.
I got make money.
Yeah, I say you guys make money, yeah.
So, but prior to that time, it was just having 100 naira to buy Paditori.
Yeah, that's a party to me.
So,
Yeah, still the value of okay, this thing can get me
you
something.
understand. So, having that 100 naira to buy Paditori, every time Paditori do sport, I go and buy another one.
But I feel like everybody bought his minimum 5 pound.
I'm telling you,
I think the guy ever got one.
But
My
red,
own that
blue and red.
I'm telling you, I was always
You
fine.
felt on top of the
I
world.
was
You
always
felt like the
fine
kid.
to listen to
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah, I love radio.
That communication.
Mine was Cool FM, that Ray Power.
Real power.
Yeah, Ray Power, yeah.
That was just the moment where I
Nice. So, well, this is a little bit of a divert.
Yeah.
But I just felt like saying like, so I remember when I was in secondary school, right? Secondary school, you're a child, and
Yeah.
the things that I see shacking you like snacks,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I remember there was one place we used to go and buy snacks, buy sausage and yogurt. All those sachets you put on your tail. Oh God, my God.
Good days, man.
Well, yeah. So I remember there was always this very big fish pie that used to be from the woman's show class. Very big fish pie, huge
Is it long boy? You know those long
fish pie. It was triangle shape. My God.
Attention to detail.
And I always used to look at that fish pie and like,
One day,
One day.
if I catch you, oh God, if I catch
as if I just get money
if
now.
I catch you.
You know that I can just buy this fish pie, go enjoy my life. You understand? But I suppose I realized one of these days that I went through so and I went from JSS1 to SS3. So it wasn't like I was there for a shop. And I realized because when I left I never did go back. But you had the reasons. Yeah. I just realized many of these days that you never can buy that.
What? Such an epiphany.
Yeah.
What?
And
Are you serious? I go chop
And-
up, bro. What?
that time had gone.
Yeah.
That time had passed. Fish
Yeah.
pie is no longer
It's not
it's no longer anything
Yeah.
that fancies me anymore. So I'm thinking, money is money, right? But I mean, for anybody who cares to listen, I try to tell people, enjoy yourself at whatever level
Yeah.
fathers you. Right? Because sometimes you might be so busy chasing the next big thing.
Yeah.
Now
And you
you
just
want to get
you're so absent from prayer.
you pray and enjoy yourself at whatever level you are.
And the funny thing is, you get so sucked into that cycle of anticipating the next, reading towards the next, and then you keep doing that for so long that you find that time has really gone.
Yeah.
And you can't get it back.
I
You
am
can't
missing
buy
out
it,
on memories.
and it's gone. You missing out on experience. And the scary part is you might not actually never get to that point, to that figure, to that experience, to that quality of life that you anticipate, you aspire to. Meanwhile, you could be enjoying and maxing out the experience right here, but because you're so anxious and so stuck to that, or you just get stuck into that cycle, And also kind of one of the major things I'm going to speaking about is investments. And you can't speak about investments without speaking about money. I mean, my first experience to money and introduction to money was, my mom is a massive businesswoman, and she used to do this business where my mom was the first person that you see all these crypto strategies of buying.
Yeah, that gold.
Bro, my mom she's been 10xing, 20xing since back in the day. So what she used to do is she used to buy like what's it called palm oil at off season.
So like probably early in the year. Off season, obviously you get it for cheap. It's like when you buy crypto when at some off seasons where it's a bit low, and then when possibility comes, it's still high. So she buys it when it's low, holds it. She can hold it for months. When it gets to like from like May, June, July, where events start popping, you know, where the activity calendar start picking up, events that people start having the need for it. And then she brings it out, she starts selling, and then she can double, triple her profit and profits. And that was my first introduction to money, supply, demand, and understanding the economics of the market, understanding business, economic climates, when things are high, by just nature of some things, when things are low, when there's low interaction with money, when there's a high interaction. And that was my first experience with money and investment. And obviously there were a lot of other things that, so, and she would do stuff like that, and she would go store kegs and numbers of kegs of palm oil, keep it safe somewhere conducive for months, and when it's time, she brings it out and she makes her profits, and repeats the same process for different other things. So that was my first introduction to it. But now obviously times have changed, and there are a lot of other amplified and newer ways of investing that has come into play. And now the thing is, I feel like the difference with investing back in the day and now is, for me, I call it a patience index. Now how my mom used to do it is, there's a factor called time. You have to be patient. So when she buys the palm oil in maybe January, she knows she has to wait for maybe 6-7 months before she can cash on that money. But she has that long foresight. She plays at a long game, and that is what works for her. But now a lot of us, especially with this age of information being at the tip of our fingers, there is a tendency that everybody wants a quick ROI now, and a lot of people tend to run into a lot of bad investments, not taking enough time to make the type of investment that works for them. Because I feel, and you will buttress more on this, there are investments that are tailored to some people that can work. So what works for you, if crypto works for you and you thrive on it, I might not necessarily thrive on it.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I'd like to point out, that because like you said, we're like social media age. Everybody's coming to post how they've done 100x, almost 100x, and they're showing you their Binance snapshots and their KuCoin snapshot of how,
which by the way can be
1 million x. I'm just saying.
Experience speaking.
But then I just realized that maybe you are even a crypto person, and maybe you train like $1,000 or $10,000 and you make 10x. You read a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. Yeah. But then there are different streams for different people that work for different people. The goal is to make the money, and it's fun. Yeah. The amount of money that you make 10x or $10,000 on a crypto project is most probably the same thing. What will I say now? It's most probably the same amount of money they don't get from a tweet.
Easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what works.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there are different parts to it. Yes. And if you feel like crypto is a part for you, it's fine.
Yeah,
but I generally don't prescribe to the idea that is this so everybody must die here.
The thing about when it comes to these things is, like I always tell people, understand time sensitively. Okay. For example, why, like you said, your mom, and she's holding onto the platform for a certain time.
Yeah.
She has understood the times and season. This is off season.
Centered around that one.
She has centered it. Now, in that period where she's not selling that platform, she's selling other things.
Other things, definitely. Definitely.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, like I told,
Applying the same strategy on different
exactly. So it is quite important that while you are focused on, fine, you don't want to do what every other person wants to, but you must understand time sensitive. Because seasons evolve, time evolve.
Yeah.
You get. There were times where people paint these pictures, and you have to go to an art gallery. Do you understand? To see it. But now, you paint this picture, put it on the website or app, OpenSea or Magic Eden. You put it as tell people that they can own this piece of it as an make it out for what $200 to $300. If you can build a community around this piece of art, you can charge for $1,000 to start. Do you understand? So somebody that is an artist and tells himself, I do not see myself create an NFT. We missed out on a lot of things. You understand? So when it comes to these things, you have to understand times and seasons. Whatever you are doing can be improved upon. And while you are waiting, you can do other things. There is always an affiliate to a business. Whatever you are doing, there's always an affiliate to a business. If you are a house builder, you cannot do everything basically. But you've been given a chance to fix this house. But now it has come to this roofing part. You have no power. And you can bring in somebody. You understand? Bring in somebody at 30%. This is how much you give me from this. In that instance, you are actually also making profit while not even doing the little thing. You understand? So in this case, when it comes to money and investment, you just need to understand and be receptive to a lot of ideas. You understand? You have to be receptive to a lot of ideas. You have to be open to a lot of ideas. There are some people that they will tell you they can never be a carpenter that makes chicks. They will tell you there's no money in the phone sectors.
But then Taylor,
but you
will tell you otherwise.
you get there are a lot of people that sitting on chairs will never go out there.
Never.
So telling me, and right now they are making alternatives for roofs that do not even involve carpentry. The only problem now is how expensive those ones cost, how the money to cost and everything. So, but there will not be replacement for wooden chairs. You will ever do this kind of thing. So it's important that as people, whatever business you are in, whatever you are investing in at that time, you must understand the time, right? Say, well, what am I supposed to be doing at this particular time? What can move my business at this particular time? Is it time to invest? Is it time to cash out? Is it time to just leave it? So how? Is it time to just move my money?
Go and rest.
Do you understand? So those are things that you need to understand, and also having information.
I was always going to touch on that because I was going to ask, like, across board, what is, like, for somebody that's a beginner, somebody that has a little bit of money saved up and you want to be able to have it increase to a certain extent with zero knowledge, what do you think the person can start with? Because I think across board, one lot of what you say is information. I think that's a very centered base observation on how your investment can go. Either it goes bad or it goes good. It's on how much information you have, which boils down to research. Do you understand?
So I mean, the general advice is if you're going to put your money anywhere, you should at the very least know what you're doing. Like, it's just like the basics, right? You should know what you're doing, and that's why. I mean, there is always, and there have always been the crypto rave since it came up. The problem now is that there have been a lot of people who have made a lot of money. There have also been, I feel like the crypto rave has a lot of hate from people. There have been a lot of people that have lost quite a bit of money as well, right? And have been a lot of people who are just
made a killing.
Yeah.
There are people who made money because they knew what they were doing. There were people who didn't know too much. They didn't know so much. They probably didn't even know anything, and they lost money. And then there were people who were just lucky. They didn't know shit. Probably, and that's where information comes in. I know what I'm doing. I call you, she might know how far. Do you have any spare cash? Buy some D&D. Hold for example, and it's public. And what in a year's time, 2 years time, what 200x already. There are lots of people who have made like life changing like money from the.
I just wanted to know what is something that has helped you manage those kind of situations when you lose a lot of money, crypto, or like going through some trying situations. What is something that has really helped you help navigate those seasons?
Firstly, I have people around me that know what I do.
Okay.
So it's easy for me to shut down and just go and hide around those people. I have a friend, that guy is a solid guy. Once I am at his place, keeping quiet, playing dancing.
Yeah. He knows you are cooking. You are really cooking yourself.
So basically the thing is I shut down. I try as much as possible not to trade because in that moment if you are pushing yourself to trade, you will revenge trade. And when you revenge trade, the market is not forgiving. You can't fight the market. You must understand that if there is a whale in a particular market at that moment, and the whale decides he wants to buy a Lamborghini or he wants to buy a private jet, and his money is in that project that you are in, he doesn't care about you.
He wants to buy his Lambo.
He wants to buy a Lambo.
Bubble gum.
You might just wake up on, I have 20 million here, I have 20 million here, and then I take it. And the person might just be unfortunate to have his money at that moment. Withdraw. You'll be in loss. So what I've done over time is I shut down my system, shut down myself, basically, like try as much as possible, because you have to look at it that humans are emotional. I want to transfer aggression. So sometimes you just shut down yourself and have people who know this is a business that will give you profit. So why are you afraid of telling people what you do?
Doing illegitimate.
You are doing a legitimate so what you do is your people that know that there's profit, there's loss. One of the first people to tell me to take profit in my life was my dad. So I learned profit taking from him. So if I have an issue, and I'm talking about money, just doing withdraw. That's what we call it. Sorry. So, but the first incident I had where I lost money was on Ethereum, and when I told him, I'm thinking the profit that you made. So I learned that. So basically, once I lose money, shut down.
Withdraw.
Calibrate, look for systems. It is important, like I said yesterday, it's important to have systems. It's important as a man, as a woman, as a business owner. It's important to have systems that you can build your business, your strategies around. You understand? So in that moment where you are using your system and that system is not working, you do not need to keep forcing that system. Try something else. And for you to try something else, you cannot be spontaneous to try something else. When it comes to money, you cannot be spontaneous to try. You have to think it through. You understand? You have to think through. What is the thing that I need to change? What are the effects it would have? Then you can now test your strategy. You test it. Now, if it works, you can now put more money. If it doesn't work, you go test another strategy. So that's just.
How about you? What do you think is? I feel like if you also suffered some loss in crypto,
Well, like you said, man, like whenever you're in profit, take your profits, and it's cool to take a break, because a lot of people that are like heavy into crypto and doing crypto and all of that, they're always on the screen.
Yeah.
So that you're looking at the charts, or you're looking at the market, or you are researching one wallet to see what the wallet bought and what the wallet did not buy and all of that. Take a break from the screen for a day or two or whatever. Go and do something else. Go out
Spend
with
your money.
Go out with your girlfriend.
Your
Yes,
profit.
and your profits, spend it on yourself. Because everybody's always thinking, oh, how do I grow this capital? So that I will grow this. Bro,
Manage
spend
your
that
index.
stuff on yourself. Buy some real world stuff. And enjoy
You
it.
know.
The next of king is not forgiving.
Yeah.
They will chop your money.
Yeah, I mean, solid points across. But thanks, guys, for coming on board today and sticking with us. I'm sure you got lots and lots of gems on this episode today. This and more is what we're ready and willing, to bring to your screens and bring to you, more of valuable people like this, more of quality conversations, vibes and easy interactions, that we plan to, bring to your screens. Thanks guys for hanging out with us today. Till we meet again next week. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe and spread the word. If there's anything that stood out to you, put it in the comment. Yeah, show your friends, interact with us in the comment space. If you have a project or a job or updates you want to do, just go to the comments,
tell us
interact with
about
us, And
Stuff.
thanks guys for
Nice
hanging
episode.
out.
Nice episode.
Good to see you.
Real fun. All right, guys.
Thanks. Thank you.